a video for the week. And before we get into anything, I really would love to apologize for not having a video. Last week, my editor was not taking the footage that I already edited, and I don't know why. So I could not edit or upload or even save the video. Because I don't know why. I'm trying to find a better editing software that's preferably free. So if you have any tips about that please comment down below. I would love to know. But today's video is going to be a makeup 101 video all about makeup. I was talking to my cousin who actually watches my videos once, like I think around my birthday, and she was asking me all these questions about makeup, and I thought, hey, why not make a video about it? So I'm going to try and make this as short and sweet as possible, but you know what? It's makeup. I love talking about makeup. It's great. So we'll see what happens. But before we get into the video, you guys should definitely check out my Twitter account, which will be linked down below and posted at the end of this video. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, hi, I'm Kayla, and you should definitely hit that subscribe button. Also, for any of you out there who are current subscribers or new subscribers, you guys should definitely hit that little bell thing that's by the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I upload, which is every Saturday. So yeah, let's just get right into this video. So I'm just going to go through my entire makeup routine and everything that I use or did use, and my eyeshadow things that I have is currently my new favorites. And I'm just going to explain all of them and why I like them and why I should suggest that you get it. So we're just going to start off with primer. Face primer, to be exact. So the face primer I use, I'm not quite sure on the price of any of this stuff, but the face primer that I use is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Foundation Primer, and this is what it looks like. So I just use this, and this I order online. I have one more thing of this over there. This thing lasts so long, and I love this foundation primer. It really works. It makes my foundation look very smooth, which is what I really like about it. I would really suggest foundation primer or any primer of any sort that has to do with makeup, just because primer is a really strong base to have if you want your makeup lasting all day without it looking really dewy and glossy and disgusting. And also foundation primer, most foundation primers helps to block out your pores so that yucky makeup stuff does not get into your pores, which is very nice. So yeah, I would definitely suggest getting any kind of makeup primer. I started off with e.l.f.'s makeup primer, and then I went to this one. So definitely start off with the drugstore makeup primer, because I think that is what everyone should start off with. So the other primer that I have in here is my eye primer, and since we're just in primer category, I would really, really, really strongly suggest wearing eye primer if you want to wear any sort of eyeshadow. I've noticed when I talk to a lot of girls who aren't familiar with eye primer, they tell me I could never get my makeup to look as good as yours does, because my eyeshadow just smears off and makes me look like an owl, and I'm just like, hey, try eyeshadow primer. It helps your eyeshadow stay on all day, and so it doesn't do that, because mine definitely used to do that until I experienced eyeshadow primer. And I use the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer. It's just the regular eyeshadow primer. It's white. You can get this in any other color. You can get it for shimmery eyeshadow. You can get it for smoky eyeshadow, whatever. And so, yeah, that is the eyeshadow that I use. Going on to foundation, I have stuck with this foundation since the beginning, and I absolutely love this foundation. I will warn those who are new, it's very hard to discover what your skin tone is and to really know your skin tone. I have finally matched mine, and mine's just with one foundation color. I don't mix two together or anything, but I use the CoverGirl True Blend Liquid Foundation in Classic Ivory, and this is what that looks like. This thing matches my skin tone perfectly, almost perfectly, I guess I should say. And the first time I tried foundation ever, it was still by CoverGirl, but I literally looked orange when I put it on. I guarantee you will probably have that problem. It's very hard to find your skin tone because the liquid that's in here is darker than what will appear in your face. Also, if you don't like the liquid feel, you can get powdered foundation, which I've never tried in my life. So if you're into that, definitely go find a YouTube video on that. Okay, now on to concealer. I have also been using this concealer since day one. It's my favorite concealer. And the label actually came off of this concealer because I've used it so much. But this is just the CoverGirl concealer in Fair, and it looks like this. What it is, it's basically just looks like this, and I usually just put it under my eyes, and then I blend that in with my beauty blender. And I really like concealer. Yeah, I mean, I did not use concealer for a long time, but this concealer is the lightest shade this brand, this like thing has, so I like to use the lightest shade just to darken up my under eye circles. I don't have bad under eye circles, but I still enjoy it. Concealer is nice for blemishes too, but this concealer doesn't really cover up blemishes too well, but my foundation really does cover up blemishes. I don't really have much info on concealer, it's just, again, who you are. Okay, next up, powder. I cannot stress how much powder is important. If you are not using powder, you need to use powder. Because trust me, you do not want that dewy, disgusting liquid look on your face. You want more of a natural look on your face, so it doesn't look like you have a liquid sheer glass on your face. But I use the CoverGirl Clean powder in Creamy Beige. This is what that looks like. What that looks like, and then you open it up, and this is what it looks like on the inside. This stuff lasts for a long time, and there's a mirror. You can see you guys. Hi! Anyways, this stuff literally lasts me a long time. I've been using this powder since day one, and this is the second powder I've gone through since I started wearing makeup in 8th grade. So, tells you how much that lasts. Next up, we got bronzer. Bronzer is really great. Once again, I did not start bronzing until a few years ago. I was not into the whole bronzing blush type of deal. But I heard so many good stories about the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. And I love it. I use it to contour my cheeks, and then I bronze up here in my temples, and then I call it good. And I love this stuff so much. As you can tell, I've hit pan on this thing pretty much. So, and this is what that looks like. It's in the color Sunny, by the way. So, yeah. Once again, nothing I would strongly suggest. because it's all depending on who you are and if you really want to spend your money on that yet while you're experiencing makeup. Now the next thing is blush, and I've also been using this since day one. Not completely day one of when I've been wearing makeup, but day one since I got it, and I have not gotten a new one yet, so this is still the first one I've gotten, and it's all filthy too. But I use the e.l.f. blush in Fusion, and this is what it looks like. And as you can tell, I've hit pan on it pretty much. It's pretty much gone. And I'm really sad because I don't know if I can find this again. But it's a really, really shimmery blush, and I really like this blush. I mean, this blush lets you go full force blush or just like a little bit of pink on it. It's a nice blush. I like blush because it gives a little color on my cheeks, but like I said, I did not start blush until maybe freshman, sophomore year. Okay, now on to eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is a big one, and my tip for any beginners to start off with, and this is the palettes I've started off with, and I love these colors, and I've actually been loving this color. I did a tutorial on these two eyeshadows that I use, and I have the Maybelline New York Expert Wear Bronze Haze. It looks like this. This is what it looks like. It comes with 3 colors here, and when I use this palette, I use this color right here, and then I use this bottom color. When I first started out, I used this color for my lid and this color for the crease, but now it's this color for the lid and this color for the crease. This is the perfect palette to begin with. I love this palette when I first started off wearing makeup, and I still love wearing this color sometimes. So I strongly suggest just a little palette like this with maybe 3 or 4 colors in it to begin with. And then the big palette that my ex-boyfriend got me, and I'm so happy that he got me this because now I can just be like, I got something good out of that relationship. Anyways, so I have, yes, the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay, and this thing is great, especially if you want to experience more with different ways you want to do your eyeshadow. And I only use like 2 colors out of this entire palette. As you can tell, like, I've completely hit pan on this color right here, and then I also use this color right here. The 2 colors is called Foxy and Snakebite. So Foxy and Snakebite. Foxy, the lighter color, I use on my lid. Darker color, Snakebite, I use on my crease color, and I'm actually wearing it today. You can see that. I'm wearing it today, and I love wearing those 2 colors when I just want a more neutral but bold look. And you guys can probably tell that I've been talking about 2 different colors. I always use a lighter color on my lid and then a darker color on my crease. And I also when you're doing eyeshadow, make sure you blend the eyeshadow out, especially if you use 2 colors, because it will definitely look bad. So yeah, and then going on to eyeliner. This is a big thing I get asked because of my eyeliner, how I do it, and trust me guys, it takes a lot of practice to get this wing right here. Takes so much practice to get this right here. I messed up so many times when I was trying this out. We've all been through it. You just gotta keep practicing whenever you're bored. Just sit down and practice, guys. But I have been loving so much my L'Oreal Paris Linear Intense Black Liquid Eyeliner. This is what that looks like. Hang on. There. I don't know. This is what it looks like right here. And it's just this one thing that looks like this. And you just kind of, whoop, kind of. And then this is the tube. You dip it back in here. And then you have to shake it or else you will get nothing out of there. So if you want to do the winged, I'd strongly suggest this liquid eyeliner. You'll love me for that. For mascara, I have a lot of mascaras, trust me, but my favorite is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, which it looks like this. So yeah. So that's what I use for mascara. I love this mascara so much. Your mascara does not have to be huge. No. A lot of girls like to wear false lashes. I've never tried false lashes just because I'm really scared to try false lashes. Even though I think it'd be pretty fun to try false lashes, but I don't think I could do it. My last thing that I would really suggest is investing in some makeup setting spray, because I find that this also helps your makeup last all day. Anyways, I use BH Studio Pro makeup setting spray, and this is what it looks like. And obviously I get it from their website. I am almost out. I should have asked for it for Christmas, but I didn't. And then you just take the cap off and the top just looks like this, and you just kind of on your face. I spray it like that. And I really strongly suggest in this. Yeah, I just went through all my makeup to put a little recap on things to kind of make this more simpler for you guys. The biggest thing I would really suggest for new makeup people is really invest in foundation primer and eye primer. These are your best friends when it comes to makeup, trust me. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and like I said in the beginning of this video, please subscribe if you're new. Also, I'm so sorry there was no video last week. I apologize, and I'm making up for it by giving you another video. Woo! Anyway, I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!